Diseases of the neuromuscular junction, toxicosis, tetanus, and botulism. For the neuromuscular junction diseases, the key components are the axon terminal, the sonatic cleft, and the muscle end plate. Signs of these diseases are weakness, reduced reflexes, tetraplegia, and cranial nerve defects. The disorders can be presynaptic in the case of botulism and tic paralysis, or postsynaptic in the case of myasthenia gravis. In the presynaptic disorders, we have reduced acetylcholine release. So in botulism, acetylcholine release is inhibited, which leads to flaccid paralysis. And in tic paralysis, neurotoxins block acetylcholine release. In the postsynaptic disorder myasthenia gravis, the cause is an autoantibody working against the acetylcholine receptors. The forms are generalized, focal, or fulminant. In the generalized form, we can see exercise-induced weakness and megaesophagus. In the focal form, we can see local muscle weakness. And in the fulminant form, it's severe and we can see rapid progression. For the diagnosis, we need to do the Tensilin test for acetylcholine receptor antibodies. And the treatment is pyridostigmine, which is an acetylcholine esterase inhibitor, as well as immunosuppressants. For toxicosis, we have organophosphate poisoning, strychnine poisoning, ivermectin toxicity, and lead poisoning. In organophosphate poisoning, the mechanism of action is acetylcholine esterase inhibition leads to excess acetylcholine, which causes salivation, tremors, and bradycardia. For the treatment, you give atropine and pralidoxime. For strychnine poisoning, for the mechanism of action, glycine antagonists cause rigid paralysis and seizures. The signs are a sawhorse stance and opitotonus. And for the treatment, you give muscle relaxants and supportive care. In ivermectin toxicity, the predisposed breeds are collies, and the signs are ataxia, seizures, and mydriasis. For the treatment, you give supportive care and activated charcoal if early. In lead poisoning, lead disrupts multiple biochemical processes, and the signs are lethargy, blindness, ataxia, and gastrointestinal upset. For the treatment, you can give chelation in the form of calcium, EDTA, and anticonvulsants. For tetanus, Clostridium tetani toxin blocks the GABA and glycine release, which causes rigidity. The signs are extensive rigidity, salivation, respiratory spasms, as well as rictus grin, which is like an unnatural smile. The treatments are wound care, tetanus antitoxins, and antibiotics such as penicillin and metronidazole. And you can also give sedations and muscle relaxants. For botulism, the Clostridium botulinum toxin inhibits acetylcholine release. And the signs are flaccid paralysis, dysphagia, facial paralysis, ileus, and tachycardia. For the treatment, you can give supportive care in the form of IV fluids and good nutrition, and you can give antitoxins for the circulating toxin, and emetics if ingestion is recent.